All right, our panelists today, we're very pleased to welcome on the digital front, SABC digital news producer, Mr. Tshepiso Moche. Tsepi, good morning.
Good morning to you, Alicia.
Good to have you with us. And on the main desk, I do have political analyst, Professor Kwandiwe Kondlo. What a pleasure, Prof. Good morning.
Thank you, Alicia.
All right, let's go to Cape Town in our studios there and welcome political analyst, Ms. Sanusha Naidu. Sanusha, what a pleasure. Happy Women's Month. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you, and happy Women's Month to you as well, Alicia.
Thank you so much, Sanusha. All right, so before everything gets going, what was the biggest hashtag this week?
The biggest hashtag for this week was the McGregor versus Mayweather. And this comes after the highly anticipated bout that was expected to take place this morning, took place around 6 a.m. And that we saw Floyd Mayweather defeating McGregor. And although there was much hype that Mayweather might lose this fight, that didn't happen. We saw Floyd Mayweather defeating McGregor in the 10th round. And these are some of the visuals, as you can see on your screen, Alicia.
Yeah, what are people saying? I'm very interested to hear the social media reaction there. It's a piece.
This one is from David saying, great fight, hashtag Mayweather, a true boxing strategist, still a legend, hashtag McGregor didn't throw a single punch for almost a minute in the final round.
Leonard Del Campo says that Mayweather derrota por no corto technico. I think he's talking about technique that is wild on the Mayweather side, I think. What is Aztec saying there?
This one says, if you know anything about boxing, you'd have known from the word-go that Mayweather was winning, no matter how much training McGregor did.
And Grace Roberts says, I'm so pissed, still love McGregor. All right.
Yes, and the final one says, after all that McGregor trying to taunt Mayweather, he clearly underestimated his opponent, hashtag McGregor versus Mayweather.
And last but not least, all right, we're not going to take that one. Professor, what did you make of this much anticipated fight? I mean, I know that they had to bring down the prices of the tickets later on in the week because people were just not budging. 20,000 rand per seat.
Yeah, it was interesting. and I actually also...
Did you watch the match, Prof?
No, I didn't watch the match.
You didn't watch the match. But are you happy with the outcome?
Yes, I am.
So, Nusha, let me just ask you, just for interest's sake, did you have any interest in the much anticipated fight between Mayweather and McGregor? And what did you make of the outcome this morning?
Hello?
All right, Sanusha can't hear us at this moment. Let's move on to the next big hashtag of this week while they sort out our sound issues in Cape Town. Let's check out the next big hashtag. So what was it?
Our next big hashtag was the coffin assault.
Big story. Of course, the judge delivered a verdict on Friday.
Yes.
Tell us more about it.
And the judgment has been welcomed by many, saying this will send a strong message to potential racists who might want to entertain such racist acts. Saying they hope that this will also be a message to this will send a strong message to the KFC, so those white men who assaulted a couple at KFC in Montana, saying they are also hoping that a strong message will be sent in that case, Alicia.
All right. What are they saying on Twitter?
Well, as you can see, Alicia, on your screen, we have a tweet from Arts and Culture Minister Natim Teto saying, we welcome the guilty verdict handed down by Judge Sheila Mphahlele in the coffin assault case. It's a victory for our fight against racism.
Thank you. The Honourable Minister there, Minty Tatambo, says the racists found guilty. Hope they get long sentences. Hashtag coffin assault. Next up will be the KFC assault. All these racists must go to jail. What's Yoba saying there, Tshepiso?
This one says, I hope the magistrate will not disappoint us with a light sentence. Hashtag coffin assault. Well,
I suppose we're all awaiting the litigation of sentence now, Prof. What do you think?
Absolutely. We're waiting for the sentence. But this is a very good signal. And I hope people observe it.
All right. Let's try Sanusha one more time. Sanusha, can you hear us this time? And I want your commentary on the guilty verdicts. Well, we're trying to gauge the social media reaction on the coffin assault. Do tell us, what did you make of how people reacted to the 3 guilty verdicts of the 5 charges that were brought against the accused? All right, she still can't hear us. So should we do the final big hashtag of this week, and then we'll take it. We'll take an ad break, and then we'll try Sanusha when we get on with the main news.
Our final hashtag, Alicia, was ANN7 and the New Age TNA. This comes after...
They've got a new owner.
Yes, this comes after Mzwane Lomanyi bought the New Age and ANN7. And I must say, Alicia, that didn't go well on social media.
Did you have memes for us? Do you have memes?
No.
What do you have for us then on
we
social
have
media?
tweets from this one actually is our former COO. Someone is suggesting that this is the new CEO of ANN7.
There's a chick in there trying to, I think, swim. IG at Advocate Barry Roo says the Gupta's phones are off. Mkritama has been spotted running the Saxon world to find out the sell of ANN7 and New Age to Mzwanele Jimmy Mine. What's Small Rabbit saying there?
And this one says, so it means the Guptas can't choose to sell their assets to black South Africans. Otherwise, that will be perceived as affronting. Hashtag Guptas ANN7.
There is a meme. You did bring us a meme this morning. Let's roll up and see what other pictures came through for this, of course, for this segment. No more. All right. What can you tell us about this picture?
This is someone reacting to the news. Walking. I guess he's celebrating the news that ANN7 now will be under Jimmy Mani. As you can see here, hashtag obey Jimmy Mani after they told him that he was going to front.
He's doing the Vo show, I see. Professor.
That's interesting.
What did you think about this social media reaction?
Well, I haven't seen that one. I'm seeing it for the first time, and it's quite interesting.
Yeah.
Shows excitement, I guess.
All right, let's try Cape Town one more time. Sanusha, your reactions to the social media side of Mzwanele Manyi, of course, buying ANN7 and, of course, the New Age.
Yeah, I think, people may be surprised, but I think, he's come out in terms of where he positioned himself, what he probably really wants. And I think the social media spaces that you've put up on the screen definitely try and capture that. But coming back as well to the fact that we had an interesting fight this morning, I have to say I'm not one that watches boxing. I'm more of a football fan, so I'm more interested and happy that Manchester United won as well.
Thank you, Sanusha Tshepiso. That's the end of our segment today. Do tell our viewers where they can get all these stories and more that are developing on our digital front. Go ahead.
Alicia, viewers at home can search for this show and other shows on our YouTube channel by simply searching for SABC Digital News. Alternatively, they can visit www.sabc.co.za/news for the latest news.
All right. Well, after the break, we take a look at what impacted on the dire increase of poverty in South Africa and how it will affect the ordinary citizen. That's all coming up after this break. Stay tuned.